Welcome to AI Brief. This is Deep Dive 203.
We're here to break down the latest in AI.
Yep, our goal is simple. Cut through the noise, find the key insights, and get you up to speed fast on what really matters.
Today, we're looking at this incredible race for AI dominance. Think new human-AI interfaces, massive infrastructure builds.
And how companies are shifting strategies, basically. It's a high-stakes game right now.
So first, we'll unpack xAI's, surprising launch of Grok AI companions.
Then we'll dive into Meta's huge AI supercluster plans.
And Cognition acquiring Windsurf, that's an interesting one.
Plus, new ways to learn using Google's NotebookLM, a quick look at other big AI news.
And, of course, some top AI tools to check out.
Okay, let's get into it. This first one, wow, kind of came out of nowhere for me. xAI, that's Elon Musk's AI company, just rolled out AI companions for Super Grok subscribers.
Yeah, and we're not just talking chatbots here. These are like full-on animated 3D avatars.
It really does feel a bit sci-fi.
Totally. So you can have actual voice conversations in real time with these avatars. They mentioned characters like Ani, described as a flirty anime type.
And Bad Rudy or Red Panda. Okay.
Right. And they say more options are coming soon.
The part that really jumped out at me, though, is the gamification. You can apparently unlock more features, including NSFW options, not safe for work content, potentially explicit stuff by getting to higher relationship levels with the AI.
And the timing. Well, it's definitely interesting. This launches just days after Grok got some, let's say, significant backlash for offensive outputs.
Right. xAI had to apologize, put out a post-mortem.
Exactly. So releasing this now certainly signals a clear direction they're taking.
And you see this against the backdrop of AI avatars booming on platforms like Character AI. But there's also research raising flags, especially about kids using them for companionship.
Yeah. And if you zoom out to the industry level, these companions land right as everyone's trying to figure out the safety side of emotional AI relationships. We just saw lawsuits against Character AI, for instance.
So pushing avatars that can have explicit conversations?
It's a bold move. Definitely aligns with Musk's sort of unfiltered vision for AI. It's carving out a space, maybe even a new frontier in digital relationships.
Okay, shifting gears from the interface side to the raw power needed underneath. Mark Zuckerberg just announced these massive plans for Meta.
Oh, yeah, multiple AI superclusters, Louisiana, Ohio.
Yeah.
These are meant to power their new superintelligence labs initiatives.
And the scale is just staggering.
It really is. So Prometheus, their first one, is set for 2026. 1 gigawatt. I mean, that's enough power for a small city.
Right.
Then there's Hyperion. That one's planned to scale from 2, maybe up to 5 gigawatts over several years.
5 gigawatts.
And the site in Louisiana for Hyperion, we're talking an area roughly the size of Manhattan. It's one of the biggest AI infrastructure projects anywhere, period.
It's not just about bigger data centers, then?
Not at all. It feels like a strategic play to really own the compute layer, like controlling the oil wells of the AI economy.
Zuckerberg even said they're investing hundreds of billions into compute. The goal, highest compute per researcher ratio in the industry.
And this huge investment comes right alongside reports, discussions anyway, that Meta might be rethinking its AI strategy.
Oh, how so?
The talk is that this new superintelligence team could potentially pivot away from Meta's usual open source approach, maybe towards developing closed models instead.
That would be a massive change for them. So they're throwing money at talent, at infrastructure.
Billions.
And now maybe closing up their models. That really signals a completely different game plan for this new team compared to what they did with Llama, a real shift in the competitive landscape.
Definitely one to watch. And speaking of strategic moves in this AI race, Cognition AI, they make the Devin coding assistant.
Right.
They just snapped up a rival, Windsurf. They're bringing in the remaining team, assets, everything.
And this is right after Google made that big move, hiring key Windsurf people and licensing their tech for, $2.4 billion.
Exactly. So Cognition gets Windsurf's IP, the brand, $82 million in annual revenue, apparently, and access to over $100 million in capital that was left. Pretty comprehensive deal.
What about the employees who stayed?
Seems like a good outcome for them, actually. They're getting accelerated equity vesting and financial participation. So they get their stock options faster and a piece of the deal's value.
That's pretty good after a turbulent time.
Yeah, especially for those without equity, they're getting shares based on tenure. Seems fair.
And Cognition's plan is to merge Windsurf's tech, their agentic IDE, which is like a smart coding environment where AI can handle tasks.
Right. Plan and execute.
Merge that with their dev and assistant. The idea is better collaboration, delegating tasks in parallel.
And you have to remember, Windsurf's recent history, they almost sold to OpenAI for $3 billion.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Then it fell apart because of Microsoft complications or something.
Something like that. So yeah, after that whole roller coaster, this acquisition by Cognition, it probably feels like a pretty solid landing for the Windsurf folks.
Okay, let's switch focus a bit. Learning with AI. I saw NVIDIA's CEO, Jensen Huang, said something interesting recently.
Oh, what was that?
He said his main use for AI is basically research and being his tutor, helping him get smart on things he doesn't know much about.
Huh. That's actually a great point. And if that resonates with you, Google's AI study tool, NotebookLM, just got a pretty big update.
What's new?
Well, for the first time, you can now access notebooks curated by experts on different subjects.
Oh, cool. Like what kind of subjects?
All sorts. There's one with science-backed parenting advice for navigating the digital age from Jacqueline Nessie, a psychology professor.
Okay.
Another on evidence-based longevity research from Eric Topol, the cardiologist. There's even an economist report on market, tech, and political trends for the year.
And a guide to Shakespeare. Quite the range.
Exactly. And each notebook comes with built-in study tools, things like AI-powered mind maps, those podcast-style AI overviews.
And you can ask it questions too, right, if you're stuck?
Yep. Ask questions, get AI-generated answers to help you understand tricky concepts.
This sounds like it builds on that feature where people could make their own notebooks public.
It does. They said something like 140,000 public notebooks have already been shared. So this expert curation is kind of the next level, offering structured learning pathways. Really opens up ways to explore topics.
Okay, let's maybe slow down just a touch and do a quick roundup of some other significant AI news floating around.
Sounds good. First off, SpaceX is reportedly putting $2 billion into xAI.
Part of a larger $5 billion equity raise, right? More intermingling between Musk's companies.
Yep. Then there's Apple. Seems they're scrambling a bit on their AI plans. Their foundation model's chief just left for Meta.
Ouch.
And now insiders are apparently floating the idea of Apple maybe acquiring Mistral. That French AI startup known for open source models could be a way to shake things up and catch up.
Interesting. Meanwhile, AWS launched Kiro.
Right, their new AI IDE. It combines agentic coding AI doing the work with spec-driven development, trying to bridge that gap between prototypes and actual production apps.
Makes sense.
And finally, the U.S. Department of Defense awarded some pretty big contracts, up to $200 million each, to Anthropic, Google, OpenAI, and also xAI.
The goal being faster AI adoption for national security challenges, I assume.
That's the idea. Spreading the bets, it seems.
All right, let's wrap up with some trending AI tools you might want to explore.
Okay, first one, Kimi K2 from Moonshot AI. Huge model, 1 trillion parameters. It's open, designed for agentic intelligence, but also works as an open source chat platform. Reports say it's outperforming GPT-4 in some areas.
Impressive. What else?
Microsoft has 5.4 mini flash reasoning. Bit of a mouthful.
Oh, yeah.
It's an OpenAI model, but designed specifically for on-device reasoning. So think smaller devices, less power needed.
Good for edge computing. And we mentioned Kiro already, the AWS Agentic IDE for coding.
Yeah. Also, Gemini embedding from Google is now generally available. State-of-the-art performance, supports over 100 languages. Great for understanding text meaning.
Then there's Z.AI, looks like a tool for generating presentations, professional writing, even complex code snippets quickly.
Could be handy. And for visuals, Magic Animator lets you animate designs using AI in just seconds.
Oh, neat. And lastly,
Planori. It's a tool for creating, tracking, and sharing plans, all with AI assistance. Sort of like project management help.
Okay, lots to check out there. So, thinking about all this, these huge infrastructure investments, these evolving AI companions, it really makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Yeah, how might all this fundamentally reshape, well, everything? Our understanding of knowledge, how we connect with each other, even just basic productivity in the next few years.
It's moving so fast, a truly dynamic landscape.
It really is. We definitely encourage you to follow AI Brief to keep up with it all.
Absolutely. And if you found this deep dive useful, please do share it with anyone else you think wants to get a quick handle on the latest in AI.
We're looking forward to the next one.